I mean, I almost felt unreal, with the start that we got off to, came out flat, turned the ball over 3 times, weren't really focused, weren't really, uh, honestly, I don't know. We didn't get off to a good start, but for us to, persevere and come back from that huge of a deficit with that bad of a start, kind of unbelievable. But we got the right guys in this locker room to do it, and we went out there and got it done.
Zeke, can you speak about the performance of Dak Prescott? And this is the largest comeback in Cowboys history, but Dak with 450 yards passing, 4 total touchdowns.
Just fearless. Just fearless. No matter what the score is, Dak always has that same mentality that we're going to be able to come back and win that game. He's going to lead us to come back and do that. And just for him to go out there and be as clutch as he was and make the plays he made, him and the receivers, special.
Zeke, after that start in the first quarter, just what was the emotions like on the sideline after that start?
We were just flat. We were flat, didn't have any energy. But I think after that third turnover, we got together and we're like, man, look, they're not stopping us. We're only stopping ourselves. We're giving them the ball. And if we take care of the ball, we're going to have a shot to go win that thing. And, we took care of the ball and we went out there and scored. And defense made the stops that they made and they needed to make. And we ended up getting the dub.
Zeke, could you ever imagine winning a game when you guys turned it over 4 times in the first quarter and had 2 failed fake punts and spotted them a 20-0 lead? Could you ever imagine winning a game like that?
I mean, no, we weren't supposed to win it. We weren't supposed to win that game, but like I said, it's a testament to the type of guys we have in this room and, in this locker room. And I'm sorry, lost my train of thought. It's a testament to the type of guys we have in this locker room, and we went out there and got it done.
What's the emotion like right now in that locker room?
It's crazy. It's crazy. A lot of juice in there, a lot of happiness. Yeah.
Zeke, your mom tweeted out a picture of herself crying, and she tweeted that that's my kicker. Your thoughts?
Say that again?
Your mother tweeted out a picture of herself crying after the victory, and then she captioned the tweet, "That's my kicker." Your thoughts on it?
Greg was super clutch today. Not only kicking a perfect onside kick and allowing us to even be able to get the ball back and be able to go kick a field goal, but then also, just drilling that field goal for the win.
Anything else, guys?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, one last thing. Zeke, at one point during the game, did you look at the other sideline and say, these guys are done? Because you played a lot of football. Did you look over there and see that they were reeling a little bit?
We knew we were going to be able to move the ball on them. We just had to tighten things up on our side. But, we got so far behind and we were just trying to chip away at it. And then, we just kept going there and getting it done.
All right, thank you, Zeke.
What was it like playing in front of 21,000 fans today as opposed to about 100,000 for your home opener? Did you notice a difference, or just what was the atmosphere like in here today for you?
It was definitely better than playing with no fans, but a lot different than playing with 100,000. Cowboy fans, they always support, and they did a great job cheering us on today.
You're never out of the fight. This league is won, and at the last minute, at the last second, a lot of the times in these games that we play, and you got to fight to the finish, and that's what we did, and came out victorious.
What did you think on that onside kick? Did you think, I'm sure you got confidence that's going to happen, but did it seem like it was going in slow motion the way that ball was going?
Honestly, you may not believe me, but I called it pre-snap, because I saw it ran. I saw us run it in practice, and it just looked amazing. So from the jump, understanding the opportunity, I knew that was the kick that was going to occur, and I had 100% faith. So I wish I could have bet on it if that was legal. Thank you.
Speaking of that start, I mean, you guys were behind and you fumbling 4 or 5 times defensively. You guys a little helpless out there. What was your thoughts about the start that you guys had?
Say that again, please.
What do you think about the start that you guys had? Just from the very beginning, you guys were behind from the start.
Regardless of where our opponent's offense plays and starts to drive, whether they're on the 1-yard line and need 1 yard to score, or whether they backed up on the opposite 20-yard line, we must stop them. That's our duty. That's our jobs, and we didn't do that enough at the beginning. So it's just a matter of coming together. 1 or 2 plays here or there. We got to win our matchups.
Jaylon, can you kind of describe the scene in the locker room after the game? What was it like in there?
Ecstatic. We understand how tough it is to win in this National Football League, and we're blessed to get a victory. We know we needed it, and now we're 1-1. We're at 500, and we got to keep this thing going.
Jaylon, what did you notice from Mike McCarthy when you guys were down and at halftime and throughout this comeback?
His poise, understanding he's been in this situation before throughout his long career, and understanding how to get what he needs to get out of his guys. We all went into halftime understanding what we needed to do, and regardless of how we got it done. So it feels great to win. Looking forward to getting back so we can correct our mistakes, and it's a marathon, not a sprint. So we're rocking.
You said you guys were kind of flat at the beginning. Defensively, was that also the case a little bit there, that you guys were flat?
I believe we need to be ready for all situations, and I don't believe we were how we needed to be at the beginning. That's something we got to correct.
Is that something that translates from practice to the games, or you guys need to have much better practices, especially in the back end of the week?
Practices are I really like our practices. I think it's game day execution. I think it's game day energy and camaraderie within the unit. That's what needs to go on place while we're on the sideline, encouraging our offense, encouraging the defense, just getting guys, amped up and allowing our brothers to know that we got your back. Someone makes a mistake, we got your back.
Jaylon, was there ever a moment where you didn't think this was going to happen?
What? Like a win?
Yeah. Did you ever think you're just going to run out of time?
I believe we were going to win because of our will, and then schematically, we have Bones. I think he's the greatest special teams coordinator in the league. A lot of fighting through adversity. He's a believer, and we all believe. And then, like I said, I seen the kick in practice, and I'm like, there's no way the opponent is going to be able to, land, field the ball.
When you saw that, was that this week, or was that just throughout the training camp and the regular season practices in terms of seeing that onside kick?
It's practiced a lot. I've seen it twice, once throughout camp and then once this week.
Anything else, guys?
A win that can kind of carry over and give you emotion going forward?
Say it again.
is this the kind of win that can kind of create the momentum beyond this week?
I think we all know where we want to go, and we understand that it's a process. So we're embracing each moment. But whenever you win in this National Football League, you have to embrace it. So, we're going to evaluate our footage tomorrow and figure out how we can get better and grow. But like I said, it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. We want to peak when we need to peak.
Amari, have you ever experienced anything like that before?
Say it again.
Have you ever experienced anything like that before? That kind of comeback?
Yeah, I mean, it happens every once in a while around the league and college football, high school, right? You see those things, and that's what gives you the confidence that you can do it when you are down 20 points in a football game.
What did you think of that onside kick? Jaylon said he's seen it a couple of times in practice. What did you think of it when it was going down?
I mean, we had to call it onside kick. Obviously, we wanted to win the game. I think it was a great kick, though, and it was a great scheme, if you will, to kick the ball like that, to have it kind of rolling or twisting a little bit at around 7 yards, and kind of playing that mind game with the hands team, because they know that we can't touch it if the ball doesn't reach 10 yards. So they're not gonna touch it. And it was just a great kick because it kept spinning until it got to that 10-yard mark. And as soon as it got there, CJ was able to hop on it.
Amari, you had like a one-handed catch down there. Just your thoughts on how you. It seems as if you make these plays every week or so, but just your thoughts on how you made that play.
Yeah, I mean, really, it was usually I would just run up under it, but couldn't quite do that, so I had to resort to something else, and I just stuck my hand out there and grabbed it. I knew I could make the catch because I make the catch all the time in practice and stuff like that. So, that's all that happened right there. It was really kind of routine.
What do you think of your quarterback today?
Like I told him in the locker room right before I came to this interview, I told him he showed a lot of resilience today, and I told him way to keep fighting. Really, all of us, we just kept fighting, and we were able to pull this thing out.
Hey, Amari, when you're in the fourth quarter of a game like this, where you're down by 2 scores, 15 points, what's your thought process like? Are you doing math with the scoreboard, trying to play it out, or are you just kind of not worrying about that and focusing on the next opportunity? Just where's your head at in a situation like that?
Well, really, I think everybody is on the same page offensively, and we understand like if we're in the fourth quarter and we're down more than 1 score, we're not going to win a game in one play. You have to go out there and you have to take it play by play and just execute your assignment until you get down there, until you score, and then when you get the ball again, you try to do it again, because the thing about this game, you can't control everything. We don't play defense. I don't play defense. So we can only control what we do, and that's what we were trying to do.
What were your thoughts on what TD was able to do today?
He did great. We talk all the time during the week, and I try to give him some tips, and he came out here and he did what he had to do, and I kind of showed him when he first went over 100 yards, pointed at the because they had his stats up there, and I was like, look at it, so it was a proud moment for me, and I'm sure it was a proud moment for him to have his first 100-yard game, the second game of the season, and his second game as a pro.
Is this the kind of win that can carry over and build momentum?
It can. It certainly can. But we just have to focus on our assignments and go out there and execute the game plan. We have to start faster for sure. We definitely have some things to clean up. But this was a great momentum picker-upper, if you will, for us to do those things.
I was would you describe the start of the game for you guys, especially in that first quarter?
It was terrible. It wasn't great at all, and that's what I mean. We that's not winning football. Now, obviously, we were able to overcome those things, and that was great from our football team. But that's not winning football, and we have to clean those things up if we want to get to where we're trying to go.